Hello, and welcome to the Riverhawk Talk. This is episode 2, and I now have an official co-host, Ava. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You have a list of everyone here, so why don't you go ahead and just introduce everyone who's going to
All
be in this
right.
podcast.
So today we have with us Anne from RioTV.
Hi.
We have Zaid.
Good afternoon. Or
We
morning.
have Cameron,
Hello there.
Daniel,
I was also going to say hello there. Hello there.
Capiche, Ella,
Hi.
Julia, and then we have Gabe and me, and Mr. Polito is also here.
Hello. So a couple of my students have asked the question, have had the concern that they're having trouble accessing their grades on Infinite Campus.
Yes.
Have you found this? Have you found this to be true?
My grades disappeared today.
Yeah,
I
same.
also have trouble.
My
doing
grades
I-
have been
and
gone
can I-
since.
Yes.
And can I ask you a follow-up question, which is, I know that there's a way that you can get in there and actually see your grades, but it just takes a little bit more doing. So what's the workaround so you can actually go in and see the grades you have in your class?
No
I
idea.
checked the notifications and it still says
Yeah, it does do that.
so.
Yeah.
For me, it does nothing. Literally, I can't do anything.
Oof.
On my phone, it just says the assignment, how much I got on the assignment, and then it just doesn't say my term grade.
Same.
Yeah.
I do believe I have a workaround. What I do is I don't ever check them on my computer because I can never remember my login, and I'm just too lazy to go look for it. But I generally do it on my phone, and I go to grades, and then I go to quarter 3 is what we're in right now, and then I do the expand thing and click on term grade, and then I expand all. Nope, maybe that's not what I do. Oh, this is a bad example. I'm looking at grades that I don't have much in. So I look at, and then you can look at your grade total at the top. So then you just put it in a calculator, and then you can see your percentage. But it's hard to tell what you have.
Okay.
Or you can just look at your cumulative GPA.
I have reached out to the school district to see, because they're aware of the problem. They're not quite sure how to fix the problem. I think they've been in contact with Infinite Campus. They're trying to fix that problem. But I will continue to let them know that the problem still exists, and that it would be helpful, especially since the quarter is ending tomorrow. It would be helpful to find that fix sooner rather than later. So thank you.
Oh yeah,
There
it is, isn't it? Oh.
There's a very long way to actually find your grades, though.
Which is?
So you have to go into your grades. You can't see the term grade, but you can see the grades for your categories. So what you do is you get a calculator, you multiply your percent of the category by the weight for all the categories, and then you add those up.
Then you realize that you need Zay to do it for you.
Yeah.
No thanks. Actually, I'm down for it.
Say,
I don't have anything
get
to
on
do.
Fiverr.
I will
an
be tech
account.
support
We'll
for
all-
you. $5 an hour.
I'll take that.
Well, any other interesting things that have happened so far over
Since we've been
schooling?
talking mostly about just serious stuff, let's get into this. I just ate a candy, right?
Okay.
And I realized there was a Starburst, right? You know, it was pretty common. Yeah. But then I
Okay.
realized in the front of the packet, it said duos. There was 2 flavors in one Starburst.
What?
My mind is blown.
Is that allowed?
I don't like
Hold
that.
on. Is
What?
strawberry
Where did
one
you
of those
get those?
flavors?
I don't know.
So good.
That's legendary. Wow.
I literally just had one, and one of the flavors was blue raspberry lemonade, watermelon, and cherry.
Blue
Wait, where did
raspberry
you get
isn't really a
that?
Give me
thing.
that lemonade.
Spaced out. I don't know what's happening.
I'll
You
give
didn't
you
miss
my
anything,
address
don't
so you
worry.
can.
Don't
I'm gonna
exist.
talk about food every single podcast.
Let's not do that. How about that?
Going back to grades, I can't see my algebra grade at all. I click
Yeah,
on
I
term
can't
grade.
see
That's a
any
good
of my
thing.
grades.
Another-
Newsflash.
I click on term grade and it's not there.
That's obviously a good thing.
On the
So how you're
subject
gonna
of
see
No,
your
it's a bad
algebra
Oh no, it isn't.
is you have to go to quarter 4 because it's all put into quarter 4.
The
At least
good
for
thing
me.
Yeah.
about
That is big brain.
the good thing about this is I don't know if I want to see my grades. So
Oh, I need to. I get way too stressed without it compared to
Yes,
actually
me
seeing
too.
it and stressing.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Same.
Interesting.
Well, if you're worried about your grades, I've found a good method of making sure that you get an A in most of your classes, right? So,
It's illegal.
no, basically,
Download
here's
an
what you do,
app
right?
That does the
I'm
work
Is
for
it
listening.
you.
do your work?
You never check your grades and always assume that you're failing, so you try super hard on everything, and then you get an A in everything.
Whoa.
So it's just to try.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Trick yourself into trying.
It may not be the healthiest, but it does work, I can confirm.
As long as you don't pull an all-nighter.
It's just like one of those life hack videos. Just
5-minute crafts.
5-minute crafts.
5-minute crafts, how to get an
I'm
A.
pretty sure
5-minute
all-nighters are
crafts for the
necessary.
win.
Yeah, there's only one problem with that. How are you gonna get yourself to actually work harder?
Because you think
Think
you're failing
about
everything.
yourself failing.
Then don't you just like sit down and cry? Like, do you actually try when you think you're failing? Or
I mean, if you're the kind of person to do that, then maybe don't use my tactic, but
okay.
It's more of an adaptive tactic,
Yeah.
depending on how you think about it.
I mean, it works for
Alright,
me,
guys.
but
I need an opinion.
okay.
Yes.
So
Alright.
we don't have a panini press, right? But I like to press sandwiches, right?
Okay.
We have a waffle maker. So I use that to press sandwiches.
That
Do you
does
think
not sound
we
healthy.
should get
That
a
is big
panini?
brain.
Should
Ava,
we
that
get
is
a
big
panini
brain.
press?
No.
Well, why would you
have that
need it?
waffle maker, then
Waffle
no.
sandwiches?
Well, if the
I'm
waffle thing
down.
is working good, then
Well,
don't
is
get
the-
one.
Waffle sandwiches, bro? I'm down.
Waffle
I physically
sandwiches.
recoiled when you said that. I heard waffle maker. I'm like, I know where this
Waffle
is going. No.
Why
Yeah.
is waffles such a big deal?
Now waffles are pancakes.
Waffles.
Yeah.
Waffles, all the
Waffles.
way.
Waffles.
Why must we always talk
Goofy
about food?
goobers.
Why is
I don't know.
Because
Food's an
food-
easy topic.
Fascinating to try.
Food
Alright,
is
fine.
important.
Because Capiche
Food is
here.
just
And
that
there's
one
gonna
thing
be even more
everyone
food talk.
loves, and we love to talk about it. It's just that.
Yeah. Well, on a
Alright, you need
subject
a new
outside
box.
of food,
It's still better than Chick-fil-A. Nothing has changed.
No.
do we have anything other
Let's
than
not
food?
go into this again.
Well, okay, here's a good one, right? Currently, what is your favorite subject in school?
History.
Like the online version?
Lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Like, I don't mean normally. I mean, like, in terms of online schooling.
Okay.
History.
For my
History.
breaks during lunch.
History.
Early
Fortnite.
release Wednesdays.
History's the best class normally. So.
History is the best class?
online.
History. I get the least work there. And it's done the quickest.
That's true,
Early
actually.
release Wednesdays is by
Me
far
too.
my favorite subject.
Yes.
My favorite subject
Everyone
would
likes
be
history.
lunch.
Yeah.
Everyone likes history most? I've been enjoying English the most.
Lunch.
Really? I have a district
I had to
performance
write an
task.
essay for English.
I
have
have to
two
write a
essays.
narrative,
Why?
but
Ella, that
I'm
was
excited
the
for it.
easiest thing ever. It was just a paragraph.
Yeah, it was just a paragraph. But history was easier.
Yeah.
For us,
finished
we
the
have
history
to
in 10
have
minutes, and
a
then I started
district
playing
performance
Fortnite,
task.
bro.
I already did
Do
my
you
district
guys have to
performance
use
task while we
Flipgrid?
were still at school.
Flipgrid, yeah, we're using that.
My science teacher
Sometimes.
wanted us to, but I don't want to.
Ooh.
Did someone explain to me what Flipgrid is?
Yeah, what is
I've
I've
never
heard
used
of
it.
it. What is it?
Basically,
like-
you just make videos and post stuff.
But it has to be within,
yeah,
like, a
that-
minute, so it's basically, like, school-related Vine, I guess, is the best way I can put that.
Maybe.
School
No,
Vine.
that's
that might not
not-
be the best way to explain it.
That's
Wow.
what I got.
Well, like,
So this is Mr. Ippolito again here. I'm just going to jump in real quick and just say everyone in RioTV is going to have an opportunity to play with Flipgrid because this afternoon I am going to be posting a Flipgrid
Oh,
assignment
goody.
for you.
What
So you're
assignment?
You'll get it. Well, you're going to have to wait and see. I'm assigning the assignment to you and then also to my Team Amazon students. Can I also, while I'm already on and talking, can I also ask you this, because this is something that I think a lot of teachers are wondering. Just what so far are we as teachers doing well? What are some of the successes in online learning so far? And then what are some of maybe the frustrations or the things that, like, advice that you would give to us to try to make things even better for next week?
Having to email your teachers when you need help. That's a big thing for me.
So
Teachers have been doing like amazing at contacting everyone.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everything has been really good so far because everyone who I've emailed or left comments on their Google Classrooms, they've all responded fairly way quicker than I imagined. But I think the most important thing is to do those, like, my math classes. I think everyone's math has been doing math talks where they stream on YouTube. I personally don't think YouTube's the best place to do like live talks because sometimes they'll miss stuff in the live chat, and that's hard because like the chat's delayed by like 8 seconds. But I think it's really important to do live talks because I personally understand subjects and stuff more when I hear people talk about it rather than just reading an article.
Yeah.
Yes.
On that note, I really want to give shout outs to my math teachers because they, like, the 8th grade math teachers, not gonna lie, they did really good, like, reviews and math chats. I enjoyed, like, watching through those, even though they're, like, an hour long now. I personally loved how they were able to teach and, like, have fun with each other while they were just basically teaching math. And that's usually not something people say a lot. So,
all right, I have a suggestion about the math talks specifically. Because they do one continuous live stream, I think it's streamed for the math 8 students and then it goes into the algebra. I think it would be really helpful for watching them back. Like, I missed one of the math talks. So when I was trying to go back and watch it, I didn't know what time algebra started and what time math 8 ended, so I wasn't able to find what I needed to hear. So if
Okay.
they were to like post time stamps, I guess.
Okay, let me ask you a follow-up question then, because with YouTube, I'm used to the live chat, the YouTube live. I've done that a lot with my history students this year and last year, where it's like it's truly live, like it's happening at at that moment, and like kids can comment, and then it's sometimes tough for me as a teacher to like follow the chat because in the chat, like I'm having to like talk to the camera at the same time I'm also following the chat. Another feature that YouTube has is something called a premiere. So with a premiere, you record it in advance, but then it like drops at a certain time at like 9 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. And so everyone is watching it for the first time simultaneously, but then the teachers could actually like jump in there and like get on the text chat on the side. The downside to that is like teachers can't respond live on video to questions, but they could more easily respond live on the side chat. So any thoughts on one way or the other on that?
Premiere, definitely. That seems like a better idea.
Yeah.
Premiere would be helpful for some circumstances, but for what the math chats were, which were reviews, they should definitely still do like a live thing, but I think premieres for lessons would be really great.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
for like reviews and stuff, like when kids are asking questions, I would feel like live chat would be better.
And how, again, because I've been doing my history thing, not on math. So on math, when kids ask questions, are they asking questions in the chat panel within YouTube or emailing questions? How are kids asking questions?
So in the chats, everyone would just say, hey, could you please do number 16 in the chat? And they actually had, so for some of the chats, I think there were more than one teacher on the camera, and then sometimes when there was just one teacher, the other teachers were in the chat, like looking for what the kids were asking, and then if like their question got missed, people would like repeat it for whoever got it missed, and then eventually they'd get to it. So everyone's just in the chat.
So just the idea of having like more than one teacher in there or someone acting as a moderator, just so that it's not just a teacher by themselves having to like explain math, but then also looking through the chat and answering questions at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
One thing I would suggest is, some teachers, they posted a Word document on Google Classroom, and it's just kind of a pain to like copy and paste a Word document into Google Docs.
Yes, Word
Yeah, that
documents
was
and
really annoying.
PDFs. If you're going to use a Word document or a PDF, test before you upload it that you can reasonably open it into a Google Doc and not have it turn itself upside down. That's huge.
Would be a good idea.
because that has been the single driving force in me getting papers in like 5 seconds before the period ended, because I was hassling trying to get like this. I had to basically rewrite half a paper as I was answering questions because it just decided to scramble itself.
See, what I
Speaking
did
of
was different.
school,
I made
No,
a
go
Google Doc just to answer the questions and then left the Word document on its own, and I numbered the questions.
Why did I not do that? Why did I not do that? That was so much smarter.
They gave us like they gave us the Word document, so then I opened it in Google Docs, but then I had to make a copy of that Google Doc so that I could actually like turn in the answers to the questions.
Yeah. Basically, PDFs and Word documents are a bit of a pain, so check that they are not a pain before.
Yeah, also, one
you
of
send
my
those out.
assignments said to sketch a picture on it, which you can't do that on Google Docs.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
See, what you can do for that actually, is you can make a Google drawing, which isn't great.
I know I did go
Yeah.
to Google Drawings, and then I was in Google Drawings. I'm like, how do I draw on Google Drawings?
Yeah, it's not great. It's really difficult.
Yeah. So I just
Very
gave up.
annoying.
You could also draw a picture on a piece of paper, and then I just watched this great YouTube that Ann Sebastian made, Ann from RioTV, that was posted on our YouTube channel that shows you how to post a picture to Google Classroom.
That is
Yeah.
very helpful.
Well,
maybe we should make a video about Google Drawings, since that's a thing
just come fuzzle
that
into you.
was brought up.
That's your next video project, Ann.
So I think we have hit our time limit for how long we want to keep these episodes, but I do want to say that the last podcast did really well, considering we didn't do the least bit of advertising for it, and it hit over 100 views, which is pretty high for something that we didn't announce anywhere. We are planning some changes. We are going to have ways for viewers to be on the podcast. We're looking into getting animated backgrounds, maybe at some point actually using webcams. We're exploring a lot of stuff to make this a little better, but at the moment, the background you're seeing right now, this is just kind of makeshift. But very briefly, before we end the podcast, is there any like 5-10 second words of encouragement anybody here would like to give? Because this is the end of the first week of online schooling. So if anyone's got any nice words they'd like to share with the school, go ahead.
Good luck, I guess. Good luck to everybody. We still got like 3 weeks left, so yeah, good luck.
Cool.
Do your work.
I'd like to. Yeah, you could go.
No, that was it. Do your work.
Oh, I'd like to thank the teachers because they've been on it this entire week. They've been being really organized, going through all those emails and posting assignments. I think that's a really good job that they're doing. So, good job, teachers.
Everyone keep doing your work. Teachers keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it great.
I just want to say, if you see a sunny day, just get outside. Don't stay inside. You never know when we're going to have to stay in.
And a couple of you gave shout outs to the teachers, so I'm just going to say really quickly a shout out to the students because you guys have really been working hard, stepping up. This has been a challenging situation that we've never had to face before. So thank you for all of your hard work and your patience and your grace.
All right. I think that does it. So thanks for watching. Next week, we'll get back to a regular upload schedule, podcast Monday and Wednesday, and a special segment-only show on Friday. And with that, have a good day.